Happy Sunday, everybody. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to you if you're new to my channel. My name is Monte. I apologize if my voice is a little bit off. I caught the cold. It's pretty cold here right now in Canada. I got a spliff, well, not a spliff, but I got a backwoods on me. I've been wanting to smoke this for a while. Had to break off a little chunk, as you guys can see, because I kept it in the little container here. Happy Sunday once again. Cheers. You know, I usually record my videos in the present moment, but I'm glad I waited. I told myself, man, just wait, because there's going to be a perfect day where you can light this up. Of course, it's on a Sunday. All praises to the Most High. And this is just the perfect time right now. It's quiet. We got a little bit of background noise over there, but let's just enjoy ourselves, man. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this, but cheers. Man, it's windy. There we go. Trying to take a hit, man? All right. But listen, let's get straight into what I'm about to talk about, okay? In this video, we're going to talk about breakups. We're going to talk about ourselves. I was going to take down some notes. I don't have no notes. This is purely off the dome. This video might be a little bit long, but I got a lot on my mind, okay? So in my last video, I was talking to you guys about how, you know, I'm missing that lady, the woman that I met in Thailand. I'm thinking about her, and my feelings about her, blah, 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 right? Now, I want you to look at yourself for a minute, okay? Maybe pause the video, but really look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Or close your eyes and think about yourself from a third-person point of view. How do you feel about yourself? I'm going to give you some time to think about that. Next up, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Or I'll ask you these questions. Do you have a workout plan for yourself? Do you have a relationship with yourself? Do you have a relationship with the Most High, with God? Now, I don't want to push religion down people's throats, bro. If you don't believe in God, okay, you don't believe in God. But do you have a relationship with yourself? And third question, I don't have a third question. I don't have a third question, but those are the two questions that I want you to ask yourself. How do you feel about yourself? Do you have a workout plan? Do you have a relationship with yourself, or do you have a relationship with God? For those two questions that I asked you guys about, do you have a workout plan? Do you have a relationship with yourselves? It should be a yes. It should be a yes. And if you feel about yourself in a sense where, I'm talking about generally, how do you feel about yourself? The things that you do, your habits, how you treat yourself. That's why I ask you, look at yourself in the mirror. It's okay if you don't feel great about yourself. Now, if you do feel great about yourself, hey, great, man. Give yourself, pat on the back. But guys, I ask you this because we need to get into this mindset of long-term abundance, long-term positivity, long-term self-improvement in different aspects of our life, right? I'm always working on a fitness goal. I'm always working on a financial goal. And I'm always working on maintaining my relationships. These are the things that I'm focused on right now at 23 years old. Okay, this is what I'm experiencing. You see, I know for you guys that's been following me, you guys probably found me through semen retention or maybe gaming or whatever videos, right? Every now and then, I'm going to bring up the topic or speak about female nature or just dealing with women, right? Now, I don't want you guys to get this idea of Monte hates women or I have something bitter towards women. Because I don't. I love women. Just how I'm sure you love women too. Right? That's why you're watching this video. You're trying to figure out, man, how do I get over this breakup? You see, guys, I'll put it to you like this. Relationship or no relationship, whether you have women or you don't have a woman or women, wherever you're at right now in life, you should always be keeping yourself busy. You should always be focused on something. Living your life with a purpose. Having an abundant mindset. When you live your life with a purpose, you automatically develop the mindset of abundance. And shout out to AMS because this took me time to understand. This took me time to apply and realize, right? Guys, it's true, man. Women are not going to fill the void. Women are not going to fill the void. Women are complementary to your lifestyle and the things that you do. Life already has its stress factors. Guys, I'm still considered young. But at the same time, I've always been a homebody. I've been working. I started working. My first job was at the age of 13. And I was delivering newspapers. And here I am, 10 years later or whatever. I'm still focused on my grind. Right now, I'm actually just strictly you could say monk mode, whatever you want to say. I'm just focused on what I need to do and building myself up every single day. Just getting 1% better every single day. I don't think I told you guys, but I actually burned myself last week or in the past 2 weeks. I burnt myself out because I was not focusing on things I can control, because I'm not taking that time out for myself, right? Now, I also want to dedicate this video to a specific supporter. You know who you are, bro. I'm not trying to call him out in a way, right? But I'm actually relating to him because, we've talked about this, right? And shout out to you, bro. I'm not gonna say your name just out of respect. But he was talking about how he had a similar situation with a woman, and he was saying, "Oh, now the woman has left me." He's not in a relationship with that woman anymore. Just got a text, my bad. He's not in a relationship anymore with this woman, and he's going through the motions, right? It happens, guys. It happens. Allow yourself to feel the emotions, man. I think with us men, maybe it's from social programming, I don't know, but at least for me, it took a while for me to understand that, hey, dude, you gotta let yourself go through it. You gotta let yourself go through the emotion. Now, this doesn't mean you become reactive, right? You don't want to take out your situation on other people. Meaning you don't want to be, taking that out, being reactive at work. Being reactive with the woman you were dealing with, being reactive with your homies, or the people you interact with, right? My best recommendation is that you have people in your circle that you can talk to. So I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful to have my two brothers, and shout out to Justin as well, because these are people that I can speak to as well, especially my parents too. That's something that I'm in the process of developing, is developing a better relationship with your parents, or with my parents at least, right? Because this is what happens, and this is what I've realized, right? Excuse me. I'm kind of getting distracted. Hold up. Let me relight up, bro. So guys, work on those other relationships and with yourself, with your parents, with God. Focus on different aspects in your life. I like to say too that this is gonna take time. I'm not gonna say that you're just gonna switch off your emotions like that. It doesn't work like that. Especially if you develop a connection with that person, you guys had good chemistry. It's gonna take time, bro. This is something I'm learning with myself. I told myself, Monte, it's gonna take time. The best thing you can do is just move on. That's gonna be easier said than done sometimes, because we also established two things, right? We also developed two things when we interacted with that person, or when we had that connection with that person. What I found out from my experience is that you have emotional connection, or emotional attachment, as well as your identity, your self-identity. Because of that emotional attachment, your identity of yourself is with that person, right? Because you probably thought about, oh, I'm gonna see my future with her. Us men, we think like that. We think long term. At least for me, if I'm gonna be in a long-term relationship, or if I'm, just having people in general, people that I interact with, I'm thinking long term, right? So it's an emotional attachment and your identity of yourself. So I'm saying this because I want you to be aware of how you're feeling. And I'm also sharing this because it's my experience and what I am going through, right? I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll end it on this. Or I'll just, in conclusion, right? Guys, life is so abundant. It's so abundant. I understand, bro, that you were with this person. And, you had these imaginations, these plans and everything, but sometimes it's best to just not have any expectation, bro. Especially if you are in your 20s like me. I said, man, you're not even 30 yet, bro. A man doesn't hit his prime. He doesn't reach his quote-unquote peak when it's like, your late 20s, 30s, and on, Especially because, when I was in Thailand, man, I'll be honest, I was chasing ass a lot, bro. But it came to the point where I was thinking, chasing ass can only get you so far, bro. I'll just be honest, man. It's best to just maybe have a few women if that's your thing that you're talking to, or just improve on yourself, man. Because I also believe that it's kind of cold. I believe that women have more options, bro, but the best thing you can do is just improve on yourself, man. It's really that simple. I know it sounds cliche too. Maybe you don't even want to hear it. You're probably like, man, I've heard that too many times, and that's not the answer that you're looking for. But I had to be real with myself too. I'm like, bro, it's still so many aspects in your life you can improve every single day. That's why I preach semen retention to you guys. That's why I preach, learning to do things alone by yourself to you guys. That's why I preach fitness and the gym to you guys. It's so you can take care of yourself, really have a deeper relationship with yourself. Now, I'm not going to stand up here and say like, oh, it's all about yourself. It's all about yourself. What I'm saying is, when you develop a relationship with yourself, when you really tap into your inner self, you start to become aware of these things. And you start saying, you know what? I'm going to take responsibility for this and just take it as a learning lesson. I might talk shit about female nature, but at the end of the day, bro, I love women. I respect women. And, it's just what you got to do as a man, right? You got to be mature about it. Because children don't know any better. Women don't know any better. But it's on us men to handle the situation, man. Create a solution for ourselves. Because I was going through a little stage of feeling sorry for myself, like feeling pitiful for myself. I'm like, bro, that's lame, man. That's really lame. I don't want to come up here with negative energy to you guys, with heavy baggage to you guys. That's not who I am, bro. So, I gotta stretch. But develop that relationship with yourself. Fix your self-identity, because your identity is probably attached with her because of the emotional attachment, whatever. It's okay. What are you gonna do now, though? Is there 5 years from now thinking, 10 years from now thinking? At the same time, women come and go, man. Women come and go. Guys can talk shit all day about, female nature this, female nature that. What are you gonna do about it, bro? So I hope this video helped out. I know it's kind of all over the place, but like I said, I don't have a script, and these are just thoughts that's coming off my head, man. It sucks right now, but you're gonna get through it, bro. It's really not that serious, bro. Like I said, eventually you get to a point where you're either gonna this is when I really started thinking abundant and being abundant. We're gonna get knocked down in life. I'm not trying to get too, cheesy or whatever, right? But we're gonna get knocked down in life, bro. The question is, though, are you gonna choose to stay down? That's when I really started to change my belief systems. Am I gonna choose to stay down? Especially over a female, man. It's just not worth it, man. This is not worth it. I don't want you guys out here, beating on women, talking shit about women. Even though I might talk shit sometimes, I'll admit it. Right? But I don't want you guys to be bitter about that, Because it's a lot of, I do follow some red pill content out there, but I also remind myself to think for myself, right? Think from your own experiences, man. Too much social media, it can change your reality, and it'll change your belief systems. That's why you got to be present with yourself. There was times where I would be impatient with the woman I was dealing with because I'm not taking time out for myself. I'm not putting myself as a priority, especially as a man. I also don't want you guys to be desperate for women. I don't want you guys to be just chasing her, over pursuing her, overthinking, I was making that little example about how life and women, they're almost so similar, because what you give out there is what you're gonna receive back, bro. That might take some time to understand for some of you guys. But what you put out there is literally what you're gonna get back. It's the same thing with women, man. It's the same thing with women. Women are really big on energy. They're really big on seeing your character, if that makes sense. That's something I noticed. So you never want to be too pushy. Like, if you're thinking about your ex right now, you're thinking to yourself, like, man, maybe I should message her, whatever, right? Just give it some time, man. Give it some no contact time. If you're especially for somebody that's improving, they're gonna come back, bro. Speaking from experience. Because that woman is still watching my stories, bro. She's still following me on my social media. Live your life with a purpose, man. Live your life with a purpose. If maybe you're not religious or spiritual, develop that relationship with God, bro. That's something I'm working on. I brought my Bible out here, and I didn't go to church yesterday, I'll be honest. I slept in, but I'm working on it. I'm continuously at work on it. I just read a little bit of Think and Grow Rich right now. Developing that abundance mindset, right? I also like to say too, man, like, if you really desire for a companion or a woman to help you in life, pray about it. That's why my mom always tells me, pray about it. Or pray about what you desire in life. Or you gotta get out of your comfort zone, man. I don't want to sound like a quote-unquote passport, bro. I think that's kind of a lame term, but go to different parts of the world, bro. Save your bread, grind, work on yourself. It's really that simple, if that's what you truly desire, right? Also want to talk about me burning myself. I know this video is super long. It's already extended at this point. But, you know, I burned myself out. But I said, man, it's all good, man. Because I'm glad I burnt myself out, because it told me that, hey, you've been putting in work. You've been putting in work, bro. And so if you gotta, you know, pull back a little bit, you know, I haven't taken boxing in a week. I told myself, give yourself that time to rest, reset, take a new approach. Because I'm finding that, you know, boxing is definitely very different. Very, how do I say it? It's all about coordination, you know. Coordination, technique. You gotta have spirit for it. So, you know, take it easy, man. Let yourself breathe. Let that woman breathe too. All right. I'm not trying to get off topic here too. I think I'm gonna finish the rest of this. The video's been long enough already. I feel like my voice has gradually changed throughout this video. It's pretty cold right now, but I hope that helped. In conclusion, I know it's probably gonna sound cliche, but always work on yourself. Develop that relationship with the Most High God and with yourself. Live your life with a purpose. And be patient. Be patient. Things take time. Timing is everything in your life. That's something that I'm starting to understand too. Timing is everything. You never want to force anything, because when it feels forced, it feels rushed. It might throw you. My mom keeps texting me. I keep getting notifications, man. But, you know, it takes time. But I promise you, bro, if you really desire a woman, the right one will walk into your life at the right time. I have my, shout out to my two brothers. I'm not trying to put them on the spot, but my two brothers, they both are in relationships. So I understand that, you know, I'm not always going to be able to chill with them. You know, they're going to have things that they want to do. That's why I tell you guys, you need to, you know, develop that relationship with yourself. You need hobbies. You need to go to the gym more, bro. You need to meal prep a little bit more, bro. Excuse me. You know, if you find yourself just scrolling on your phone, just scrolling on Instagram, you need to put down the phone, go out for a walk, okay? Start doing more productive things, man. I can guarantee you, just put your phone down and you'll find more things to do. People walking by, distractions. You know, and speaking of which, you know, even if you got homies, you got friends, whatever, right? You got people that you're close to, they might not even be available all the time because of school, because of work, right? Don't feel stressed out about it, man. You know, life already has its stress factors, bro. So let's just put ourselves as the priority. Let's just take time out for ourselves. Give ourselves some space, right? That's it, man. That's all I gotta say. Thank you if you're still watching this. I appreciate everybody for listening. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I hope this video helped out. But yeah, just give yourself time. Focus on yourself, man. It's too many women, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm sure the population is only gonna continue to get bigger. So don't worry, bro. Right. Some guys need to hear this, because, you know, maybe some of you guys don't have people to talk to like that. I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that. So I just want to come up here, be positive, upload something different. I don't want people also thinking that I'm negative all the time. You know, I have negative moments, but I will never allow myself to stay there. Especially, I give myself about a month to just let myself be, you know. But I tell myself, okay, no more than a week. Just hit that gym, get in your meditation, take cold showers, develop little habits, you know. Stay consistent. Always remember, no pain, no progression. Get your reps in. Thank you guys for tuning in. I think we got some new people that's sub to the channel. So shout out to the new supporters. I appreciate you guys, man. Welcome to the channel, and stay positive out there, man. Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. At the end of the day, life is meant to be enjoyed, whether we have women or we don't have women. For me personally, bro, I was tripping, man, but we got sunshine now. The summertime's coming up. Everything is. I still got my career. I still got my job. I'm thankful. Like I write down my I write down the things that I'm thankful for every day. I have a gratitude journal. That's another one, man. You got to be thankful for the things that you got, bro. If you guys can just wake up every morning, just put down 3 to 5 things that you're thankful for. I can guarantee you, every day when you wake up and you keep writing that down, you're going to look at the things that you're thankful for. You're going to say, you know what? I'm too blessed to be staying or to be feeling this way. I'm humbly saying this too. Dude, I'm so blessed, man, to be alive, to be here, bro. I'm too blessed to be healthy, to have my 10 fingers, Like, I got insecurities too, man. My insecurity is that I'm short. I'm not a big person, but I'm thankful, man, because, hey, I have something to look forward to every day. I live my life with a purpose. My purpose is these videos, spreading positive messages to you guys, man. I feel like my phone's gonna run out of storage, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Always remember, no pain, no progression. Get your reps in. I'm checking out.